Alright, so I can believe this. The rumor mill is already starting for the Knights of the Old Republic remake being made by Aspyr, and honestly, I can see these rumors already coming up. I can believe them a little bit, but it does make me concerned for such a beloved game. At this point, Aspyr needs to hit it out of the park for how great of a game that Knights of the Old Republic was back damn near 20 years ago. KOTOR remains still a great game. However, from what the rumor mill is already pushing out, Lucasfilm is wanting to make changes to problematic scenes, problematic situation, problematic I don't know what, but apparently Lucasfilm is wanting to make changes to Knights of the Old Republic. That's at least what the rumors are. And it makes me question what the hell is going on, because to me personally, I think KOTOR is an amazing game. I think it delivers an amazing storyline, but I think all of us are already concerned because what Star Wars and what Lucasfilm has already said, they want to make sure they deliver this game to modern audience, and I'm looking at it going, what was wrong with the KOTOR back in 2003 that's not modernized for right now? So today we're going to talk about it. We're going to speculate a little bit about what this rumor means for the KOTOR remake, because honestly, Aspyr is fighting an uphill battle. They've been known to be doing ports with Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, because even recently just announced is that Knights of the Old Republic is coming to Switch. This is something that they've been working on as well. On November, I believe it's 11th. Yeah, the November 11th, Knights of the Old Republic is coming to Switch. So it's on PC, it's on Xbox, it's on PlayStation 4. Now it's on Switch. So honestly, it does make me think as well with these rumors that Lucasfilm is wanting to remove problematic things in Knights of the Old Republic. But you're still selling the game. A game that was made damn near 20 years ago. You're still selling this game. But for this remake, for modern audiences, whatever the hell that means, you're wanting to remove problematic scenes or gameplay or something. I don't know what that is. That's just at least the rumor, but you're still selling the damn game. The game's at $15. You're selling a game. Come on. What is this? So anyway, we're getting into the rumors. We're going to talk about it. I'm going to give you guys my little speculation about it, because honestly, the only rumor about these problematic things being removed from KOTOR is that's it. There's no scenes to develop any type of example of what Lucasfilm would deem problematic. That's just the rumor, is that apparently problematic scenes are being removed. So we'll get into it. I'm going to talk about my little speculation about it. But also, too, I want to get into a little article that was written up by StarWars.com that talked about the remake. They talked about the remake that Aspyr is going to be working on. But it makes me question exactly what this remake has to offer. Like I said, the Aspyr has an uphill battle. Everybody has seen exactly what the KOTOR game was like back in 03, and still to this day, players can buy it on PC, Xbox, all different consoles, now Switch coming in November. So players can get their hands on the original storyline and play it and see how good the original story is. So Aspyr needs to knock it out of the park. Expectations are very high for delivering a storyline. So when it comes to this rumor of Lucasfilm wanting to remove problematic scenes or problematic things, the themes or whatever it might be in the game, what the hell does that mean? So I want to read into this little article that was written on StarWars.com about this KOTOR remake by Aspyr. So it continues with, we've been working really closely with Aspyr for a long time now to deconstruct what made KOTOR so great and bring back to a new audience, because we want this game to be an incredible RPG. Now, there is nothing wrong with wanting to bring KOTOR to a new audience. I mean, hell, that's what Aspyr has been doing with releasing ports on PC, Xbox, PlayStation 4, and now Switch. This story, the story of Darth Revan, the old Knights of the Old Republic game back in 03, this is being brought to other audiences being able to play the old game. So what exactly are they trying to deconstruct from KOTOR? Are they trying to deconstruct exactly what made the storyline great, what made the characters great? It doesn't actually say in this thing, but again, we've kind of seen what happens when it comes to companies being like, oh, we're gonna make it better for modern audiences, and then you look at an example of Saints Row and what apparently that reboot is gonna be looking like, and it's going, yeah, that's not too great. I also want to point this out as well. KOTOR was an amazing game because it delivered on a great cast of characters and diversity with this, and it didn't shove diversity or anything down your throat or whatever. It just gave you and delivered great characters. And besides Candace apparently being shirtless in this, I look at this going, man, I remember how I met these characters. I remember the impact that they left on me. I mean, even just an example of Juhani and seeing that, man, she was a dark shade character, you turned her light. Hopefully that's not a big spoiler for people, but I look at this going, man, wow, I love it. I love what Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic was able to do to me as somebody that enjoyed an adventure game, learning new characters, gaining attachments from them, and being actually somebody that gave a damn about all these cast of characters all the way to the very end of the game. So even back then, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic was able to deliver a diverse cast of characters, great characters that you cared about, learning from them, but I don't understand what their role is and what they're wanting to change that could be deemed problematic when it comes to Knights of the Old Republic. Knights of the Old Republic. So anyway, I'm going to continue on with, we want this game to be beloved as it was before. So many, some of many favorite meetings to have in the week right now are to be getting into the nitty gritty of with Aspire and talk about why did we make those choices in the original game and how does that play out today. I look at that just kind of wondering exactly what they mean by that. Dark side, light side choices, maybe choices that you made with characters that were side quests and stuff like that. There's many side quests just literally in the first planet of Terrace when it comes to an example of being in the underworld or underground layer of Terrace and being able to help people on their pilgrimage through that thing. So there's different circumstances and different side quests, but again, reading this thing, what made those choices in the original game and how do they play out today? What does that mean? So how do we expand these choices and make it even more meaningful and impactful? And again, if they're able to do that with certain sidelines or certain storylines, I'm all down for that. But again, what... Like I said, Aspire is on an uphill battle of making this game great. Expectations are high. However, if you change the formula, you change the storylines too much, or even change characters and make them just maybe a little bit over, like, don't get me wrong, I love Bastila, but meeting her for the very first time, a little overbearing. Please don't make her even more overbearing, but even having that experience with even Bastila in the very beginning of the game, meeting her for the very first time, and being able to build a romance or a loving relationship with her at the end of the game is something I'm like, man, I look forward to doing that. I look forward to building that relationship with her again in this remake, but is that deemed problematic? Hell, I don't know. But anyway, we're very lucky that we played this when it came out and we have those memories added to Treadwell. Because I really think a great true approach to the remake process is to understand what the game was at the moment in time and what memories of that game was at that moment in time. Our labor of love is here to go and realize the memories are built today. To achieve this, Aspire is bolstering its ranks to include a secret weapons. Now, I know reading that moments in time, memories that were made in that time, I don't know. Personally, I think back in 2003, I don't know how much times are different from then to now, but apparently they're way and above beyond, apparently, when it comes to moments in time and exactly what the game impact was. But it does make me concerned. I know the big rumor, or not rumor, but drama was earlier when this game first got launched was exactly who they were bringing in as writers or people that wrote problematic or, I guess, tweets that people didn't like when it comes to those people that were writing those tweets being involved in the writing of Knights of the Old Republic Remake. Look, again, one of those things that I'm very concerned about is that they have this story, they have the Knights of the Old Republic story, but for some reason, they have a lot of other writers attached to it. Now, there's nothing wrong with adding to it, but taking away certain things or making things not kind of out of character for certain people just makes me kind of curious exactly what their intentions are. I guess my biggest concern is I don't want writers or other people's motives inserted into Knights of the Old Republic where it already had a great storyline, it had a great game that people enjoy even to this day where it's still being sold. So let's get into the speculation of what I think could possibly happen. Look, I think there's a lot of things when it comes to replaying KOTOR, replaying the Knights of the Old Republic. I look at going, you know what, maybe that might not be in there. So certain examples are, and I hopefully am not giving everything away because I know there possibly could be people that are watching this right now that have never played Knights of the Old Republic, but there are characters that are in prison that you have to save that might not need a rescue or something like that. Maybe that could be something. Or towards the end of the game, there's a certain character that gets tortured by an evil villain of the game, and that might not be something that could be deemed something that's problematic. You can't torture someone. I thought this was a funny example, but I completely forgot about it. So if you play through the game, you're on the first planet. As you're making your way closer to the end of that planet to be able to leave, you go to a I guess a Jabba the Hutt style bounty hunter type of collective organization on the first planet of Terrace. And if you explore a little bit in that base, there is a massage parlor in there. So is that problematic? I don't know. The funny thing is about that, and even playing that game, or playing the game and remembering that massage parlor, is that Bastila, if you have Bastila as a character that accompanies you to that massage parlor, she berates you and it's like, what the hell is going on? What are you doing? So I guess that could be problematic, but even you have a character like Bastila saying, what the hell are you doing? Or, you know, kind of being derogatory about you as a player using that. So from torturing to imprisoning, I mean, hell, even Zerka, again, like, I hope I'm not getting too farther into the storyline for some people, but Zerka imprisoning Wookiees on Kashyyyk, that could be an issue or something. But look, there are things that Lucasfilm could deem problematic that are apparently problematic now, but they weren't deemed problematic back when the game was being released, or when the game came out back in 2003. However, the game is still being sold on PC, on Xbox, PS4, and even now on Switch. That apparently doesn't deem it to be problematic to be sold to collect money from. But when it comes to this remake, scenes or situations or whatever are deemed problematic for the remake. It just doesn't make sense, and I'm a little lack of understanding apparently where Lucasfilm is coming from, where they're wanting to sell the old game on other consoles, but they have issues with the game when it comes to this remake. What exactly is going to be the changes, I don't know, but what these rumors are is that apparently there are problematic things that Lucasfilm deems that are apparently going to be being removed or changed in this remake. Again, like I said, KOTOR is a beloved storyline, a beloved game that people loved, love the characters, love the planets. I think there's changes to the game that I'd be okay with when it comes to exploration, more customization, more stuff like that. But when it comes to the storyline and stuff you interact with, I think that's going to be a problem when it comes to removing problematic things. It's not like in the real world we don't have problematic things that we have to deal with on a personal basis. It's the same thing when it comes to Star Wars as well. Star Wars is somewhat a little bit of a real world, a real life, when it comes to stuff that they have in Star Wars and stuff that's in real life. So it makes me kind of question exactly what could be deemed problematic and what is Lucasfilm doing when it comes to changes that Aspire's gonna have to follow to sell this remake. So anyway, just wanted to give you guys my opinion about it. I think it's kind of goofy. I think you should just keep keep the storyline the same. Don't make too many changes, but just make expansions on the gameplay, expansions on the story when it comes to different planets or different side stories and stuff like that. Make this KOTOR remake more replayable than the original. I guess that's more of a better way of saying it. But anyway, let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think about these rumors? What do you think about the speculation about exactly what the hell could be problematic when it comes to the KOTOR game back in 03, even though they're still selling it, even coming out with a Switch version? So anyway, let me know in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please have a great rest of the day. Look forward to talking to you guys all next time.